Good evening, everyone. I hope you are holding up just fine. Welcome to our today's broadcast. This is the Alternative Voice. My name is Millicent Ochieng, and I will be your host tonight. Thank you so much. We are very excited. We are very happy that you could find time to actually join this live chat. Now, today we are going to talk about how to secure scholarships and other opportunities in France. So, guys, we are going to talk about why France and how easy it is to actually secure this particular scholarship and other opportunities in France. And joining us tonight is a lady. She is a Kenyan and she is living, she's studying in France and working there as well. She is doing her Masters of Arts in Communications and Terminology. Ladies and gentlemen, I now welcome our guest tonight, Miss Lavender Akinyi.
Good evening, everybody. I'm so happy to join you here. Yeah, I'm so
Hi,
happy to join you today, by the way. Yeah,
good to see you.
good to see you too.
Welcome to our broadcast. It's nice having you here, and we are looking forward for a very, very engaging session with you because people have just been like, this time, Millie, I have to be in this show. So, Lavender, please introduce yourself, and please introduce yourself in French. So that
Yes, yeah, that's interesting.
I
Bonjour
will.
tout le monde. Yes, it translates. Bonjour tout le monde. Je m'appelle Lavender Juma. Je suis étudiante à Paris, à l'Université de Paris, et je suis linguiste. J'habite à Paris en ce moment et j'étudie. Oui. Ça suffit ou pas? Est-ce que tu veux qu'on continue?
Just go on in English as well. I know we are in France. We are in France currently virtually, but please just go on in English as well.
Okay, my name is Lavender Juma. I am Kenyan. I am a student in the University of Paris, and I'm currently pursuing my Master's of Arts in Communication and Semiology. I studied in Kenya. I did my Bachelor's of Education in French and Religious Studies in Maseno University. Yeah, and I decided to come here in order to advance and to learn and to improve myself. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Lavender, for that wonderful introduction. So awesome, and I wish you well in your studies. Now, to back to our today's topic. People are very excited, by the way, and let me just welcome our viewers one more time. Hey guys, who are just joining us now, welcome to our today's broadcast. This is the Alternative Voice, and today we are talking about how to secure scholarships and opportunities in France. So feel free to share your comments, your questions, if you have any, at the comment section, and we will tackle all because today Lavender is here for us. She is going to tell us how easy it is actually to secure ourselves scholarships in France. And she's going to tell us why France to begin with, because yeah, if you can get this scholarship, remember, everywhere in the world. So without wasting time, Lavender, please just tell us why would we go to France? We will start with the scholarships side of everything. Lavender.
Okay, so are we going to talk about the scholarships first, or why France?
How we can secure ourselves scholarships in
Okay,
France. Try for
okay,
us. Give us
okay.
guidance.
So first of all, before you even secure a scholarship in France, you must be thinking of coming to study. And the first question that you ask yourself is, why is like how do you apply? You know, how do you apply to a French university? Because you have to know how to apply. So first of all, we have undergraduates, we have masters. So it actually depends with the level that you're coming to do. If you want to come and do your undergraduate in France, then you have to go to Campus France. Campus France is a French body that is situated in Nairobi, in Alliance Sponsors in Nairobi, which is next to Utalii College. And there is a lady, the lady in charge, she's French, and she knows everything about French universities. She helps you. She's going to help you apply, choose a course, choose a university, and advise you on how to apply. So it's normally very easy to apply for to study in France for the undergraduate level. And then talking about the master's level, actually you have to do it on your own, because you have to apply directly to the universities online. And then how do you apply? You go to online, and then you type e-candida. So it's like E, like letter E, and candida. So candida is CANDIDAT, okay? And then you will find a form whereby you have to fill in your information. You have to fill in where you studied, where you did your KCSE, okay? And then you have to attach the documents that you need, because they will have to view your documents. So you have to attach your KCSE certificate. You have to write a motivation letter, and then you have to also send, if you have a CV. Okay, it is not like really it is compulsory. You have to also attach your CV there. Yeah. So that's how you can apply to study in France, either through Campus France for undergraduates, and if you want to come and study for master's or PhD, you have to do it yourself online. It is so easy. It doesn't even take you 2 hours. Once you have all the documents ready, it is so easy. Yeah. So let's go straight to the scholarships that we have. Okay. Now the first one, I think we are going to look at. There is this site which is called Scholarships for Development. So if you go to if you go online and then you type scholarships for development, actually we have all the scholarships in the world, not only France, but also scholarships that are available in UK or even in the USA. But now today I'm going to talk about the scholarships that are available in France. So first of all, we have scholarships that are given out through the schools, through the universities. So the first one is about the ENS International Selection Scholarships. ENS is École Normale Supérieure. École Normale Supérieure is one of the schools that you have in France here. And one thing that you must know is that if you want to come and study in France, French language is not compulsory. As in, there are some courses that are normally taught in English. So École Normale Supérieure, okay, is international selection scholarships. So the deadline, which is very important, you have to write it down, is 29th December 2020. Very important. Okay. And then this is a yearly scholarship, meaning that it's always available each and every year. And the host institution is École Normale Supérieure, that is a school, a university that is found in Paris. And then the field of study is, we have the master's degree. And the fields of study is science or arts. So it doesn't matter. You can, if you are into science, you can apply. If you are into arts, you can apply. And then the target group. This one is very interesting actually, because it targets international students. So like most of you are free to apply for it. Okay. So the French have been left out. This is for us. Yeah. So that is it. And then the deadline. And then there is the website. So I think the link will be sent to everybody later on by the host. So that is the first one. That is one of the scholarships. And then we go to the next one. So the next one is called Grenoble INP Foundation. So Grenoble is normally a region that is in France, and they also give out scholarships to everybody who is under 28 years old, by the way. And then it's available for everybody. It doesn't matter where you come from, Kenya or India, it doesn't matter. It's a scholarship that is available for everybody. Anybody can apply. And then the level is also a master's degree, bachelor's degree or equivalent. So normally, why do I say equivalent? Because we have some people who they don't have a bachelor's degree, but they have prepared for a master's degree. You can also apply for this scholarship. And then the selection process. This one is very important because they normally select excellent students. And when they say excellent students, it is not only academically. It's about like what you do outside class. It is also very important. Like for example, if they decide to call you and give you an interview, why you and why not other person? because everybody is applying for it. So you have to be somehow unique while applying for the scholarship. Yeah. So they maybe you can say that maybe you have a project, like for example, you can say you host, you can say that you normally host every people to come and talk about self-discipline, and they will see the power that you have. You see the power in you. So which means that you have to be doing something aside that makes you so unique, right? That nobody else does. Yes. And then another thing, so that is the second one. Let's go to the third one that we have is, okay, let me just, so we have the International Masters of Science in Rural Development Scholarships. Okay, so this one, the deadline is 28th of February, so you have to note down, you have to apply before then. But currently it's closed, but it's going to be opened very soon. Okay, it's called International Master of Science in Rural Development. So with this scholarship, you can study in France, in Belgium, in Germany, in Italy, in Spain. Okay, so you have a choice if you want to go to Germany or if you want to go to Spain. Yeah, and then the target group is developing and transitional regions of Africa. So, okay, applicants from developing and transition regions of Africa. That is an opportunity. Why not? See? Yeah. So that's is another one. Okay. Okay, let me go to the next one. So the next one that we have is we have the AFEL scholarships. So the AFEL scholarships are scholarships that are offered by the French government. They give scholarships to international students, to those who are interested in France, to come and study here. And it is one of the famous scholarships, by the way. Everybody talks about the AFEL scholarships. That is one. Okay. Then another one that we have is they're called Erasmus Mundus. Erasmus Mundus is also another type of scholarship that is so common, and that one is a type of scholarship that is so open. You can study in France, you can go to Germany, you can go to Spain. Yeah, yeah. So you are free to choose the country that you'd like to go to study in. Then there's another one. This one, by the way, I think we will send them later. So the French government is calling for new scholars. Actually, this is the time. Who? Kenyan students only. This one is specifically for only Kenyan students. Imagine the chance, the opportunity. And then, there's a time I was talking to a friend of mine who told me, you see, I've studied Swahili, as in she had studied Bachelor of Arts in Swahili. And Swahili is not spoken in France. They don't speak Swahili. But I told her, what you can do is that even if you have done a Bachelor of Arts in Swahili, you are free to do a Bachelor of Arts General in France. And she applied and she got it, by the way. So that is another one. And then when? The deadline was on the 18th of January, so very soon. Okay. Yeah. Midnight time. Yeah. And then the results are normally communicated officially early February. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah. So and then another thing that if in case you want the link, since you're going to send them, I don't know how you're going to do that. How are you going to send the links?
Oh, sorry. Just a minute, Lavender. But my director, please share with us the links at the comment section so that our viewers can actually see the particular links that Lavender is talking about. Don, please. Yeah, I think he will be sharing. Yeah, thank you so much for that. And guys, please just share this video. Just share this video to as many friends as possible, because here we are with scholarship opportunities, guys. Let's just share.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I have a lot of. I'm going to check the other scholarships. Then you can like the page on our Facebook, Instagram, and then we will be posting them from time to time, I think. Yeah. In any case, I hear of a new scholarship, then we are going to share them with everybody, because we want everybody to succeed. We want everybody to come and learn abroad, which has so many advantages. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, Lavender. But then my director has just posted a link. So I don't know, but if you could please repeat, this particular scholarship. You can tell us about that. Don,
The
please
one for
just
Kenyans.
the
Yeah,
previous link.
scholarships for Kenyans.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay, so
this
now
is the.
there's a photo actually that I sent that has all the information, so the director needs to share it. Let me just repeat it. Okay, I have it here with me. So the French government is calling for new scholars. So every year, the French government selects students to go on master's and PhD programs taught in English. Yes, you don't have to be speaking French. And so Kenyan students with bachelors can apply for master's one. And then if you have a master's already, you can apply for master's two. Because in France, we have master's one and master's two. Okay, yeah. And then so you should apply before the 18th of January. I think the director can send I don't know, is it possible for the director to send a picture to share with, I sent a picture to the director.
All right. I think he will be sharing with us. Okay.
Yeah.
But this particular scholarship on our screen, this is the
Yeah.
first one that you mentioned, yeah, for the
Yeah.
development.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And those are the ones. So, guys, the scholarship opportunities are actually a lot. They are a lot, and there are few of them that we are going to share with you today, and you can just start applying them because these scholarships are what did you say is the deadline in January? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And then you get your feedback by February as early as
February.
possible. If you are really interested in studying in France, guys, here are the scholarship opportunities. We don't really have to know how to speak French. You just go there and you learn as time goes by. Because we've just been told by our guest tonight that the classes are yeah, this is the picture you are talking about.
Yes, this one here. Yeah.
Yes, it has a lot. So we are going to share them all to our viewers tonight, and those who are interested will just go on and apply them. You don't need to know how to speak French because classes people are taught in English and the stuff, you will know them with time. So if you are interested, go for it, guys. Just go for it. So I want to know where you are watching us from and what are your thoughts? What are your suggestions? What is your question about these scholarships? We are here for you guys. This is the alternative voice, and we brought Lavender to actually talk to us about all this. It is not so easy to talk about them, but here we are. So Patricia Combo, Patricia is saying, kindly repeat the one for only Kenyans.
Yes, that's the one that has been sent the photo.
All
That has
right.
been
Oh, yeah. This is the one that we are having the photo. So, Patricia, we are going to share this picture. I don't know whether it can be shared at the comment section also, but we will try as much as possible to share at the comment section. So that is the one we are talking about. Can I read some other comments if there is, my director? Somebody, Ludovic, is saying hello. All right, hi. Now that we are in French,
yes.
we are in. Woo! So Izinjoroge, by the way, Izinjoroge has been our fan for a very long time. Thank you so much, Izinjoroge, for tuning in. Thank you. Justus Komu, I'm tuned in at Makueni. Thank you so much, Justus. Olonje Daisy is saying, watching Lavender. Lavender, this must be your friend.
Yes.
Daisy, thank you Daisy, for your comment. Uh, Murugu Minor Stanley. Please repeat the second one. But we are going to repeat anything you want, guys. We are here for you. In fact, the whole night. No, not the whole night, but for the next 1 hour. So we will repeat. We will do everything you ask us. So Lavender, just note them down. The first one was we repeat the Kenyan one, and then this one is repeat the second scholarship you talked about. So Lavender, you will have to repeat that. All right, Murungu, we will do that for you next. Next, Patricia Kombo again. I'm tuned from Langata. Thank you so much, Patricia. Thank you. All right. Well done, Korir. Well done, Korir is saying great topic and discussion. Very informative. Thank you so much, Mr. Korir. Patricia Kombo and that one. Cleophas Oluwach, my colleague, is saying, I am a victim of a scholarship that went south. So how can the applicant determine the legitimacy of the links given? Yeah, maybe Cleophas is right. Lavender, how valid are they? Like, how legitimate are they this scholarship? Because some are scam and the stuff, and at times you get mixed up. That's why people are afraid or maybe fear applying for these particular scholarships. Do you think you can say something on that?
Yes, I can. So first of all, if you're trying to apply for a scholarship and somebody to pay a certain amount of money, that is automatically a scam. You should never do that. That is the first thing. I mean, I think today we know how people are scammed, and that is the first thing. When somebody mentions money, that is automatically a scam. And then the second one is that, sometimes people can always ask you for like your identity card, and they can use it for something else, for like criminal activities and all that. So, okay, now this scholarship that I have given, the links that I have sent here are very like, they're real, because I've got them from the French embassy sites. Okay, and then these are scholarships that are normally published. Okay, yeah, we normally have a page at school, so the university sends them to us, so they're very real. So I need to just go to the internet to pick up anything. Yeah, the school sends them for us, and we have them, so they are real. But you have to know whether something is a scam or not, and especially when you're asked for some amount of money, you should never pay.
When money is involved.
Yeah,
yours was about money. Yeah, just give me something small, then I'll send you this. Unaenda kabisa, unaenda.
Even when that's why we have the French government, we have Campus France in Nairobi. Yeah. So if you go to Campus France and they will tell you how to apply, I mean, it's really, because you're talking to an ambassador, French, as somebody who is representing France in Kenya. So if you go to Alliance Francaise in Nairobi, in Loita Street, it is real. So you go there. Even if you doubt, you can always go there and ask. Yeah, that is it. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Lavender, somebody asked us to repeat the second scholarship we talked about.
Okay. The scholarship. So I just have to check again.
Okay, the one we talked about after development.
The second one that I talked about is called Paris Saclay University. Let me just check. So which is the second one? I have them mixed up. Okay, so I have the AFEL scholarship program. That's one.
I think it's the one that you are saying we can go to Belgium, we can go to Germany.
I had to. So
very many.
Okay, no problem. I will just repeat them. According to my list, AFEL Excellence Program is the second one that I have. Oh yes, and then let me just check that one out. Okay. Oh, the International Master of Science in Rural Development, IMRD scholarships. This one. Yeah. The deadline is on the 28th of February 2020, and you can study in Belgium, France, Germany, Italy, Spain. And the course starts in September 2020. That is it. Yeah. So we have the host institutions. So we have Ghent University in Belgium, we have Slovak University of Agriculture in Slovakia. Then in Spain, we have University of Cordoba. And then in France, we have Agrocampus West University. Okay, I'm going to pronounce it that way. And then we have Pisa University in Italy. Then we have in Germany, we have Humboldt University of Berlin. Yeah, so you can, those are the host institutions. Yeah.
All right. So
I
until
think
we
we
get
have the link.
all right,
Yes.
we'll proceed further to uh, other opportunities. What are some of the opportunities that maybe we can get in France other than just going there to study? Maybe if we any other opportunity, Lavender, you've stayed in France right now. It's I don't know. This is your third year or so, so you've
Yeah.
known these things, and I think you can share with us some other
Yes.
opportunities just apart from the scholarship.
Yeah. So the first opportunity that I used to come here, I didn't come here as a student. I came here as an au pair. So it's a cultural exchange program whereby you come, and you live with the host family, and you help them take care of the kids. And in return, they give you room, accommodation, they feed you, and they give you pocket money at the end of the month. And then you're required to go to school and study the French language. It is one of the, I think, the easiest way. Yeah. So it's a cultural exchange program whereby you have to sign a contract. Everything is official, and then there are rules. Like the French government says that you have to speak French with the family. So it's going to be a very good way for you to come and practice your French, even if you don't speak French. Because I have friends who came and they didn't even know how to say bonjour. Let me say that. Okay, they spoke like very little French. But as time goes by, you live in France and you're in the French environment, everything becomes a little bit easier because you will have to learn the language as you will have to, you don't have a choice. Yeah, so the cultural exchange program. So I think the director can also send the link on how to apply for that, how to find a host family. Yeah, so it's called au pair. So that is the cultural exchange program that I also came with. Yeah, so that's one. And then the second one is you can come to France as a language assistant. So who is a language assistant? A language assistant is a student or who comes to France in order to teach English. Okay, so you come and you have to teach English in one of the schools. You can teach in a nursery school. I think you can teach in a primary school. Yeah, so that is the second one. And then we also have the link to that one for the language assistance. Also, the director will share that. And then the third one that I have is you can also come to France as a volunteer and work with some of the organizations. Like, for example, we have one organization called Solidarité Jeunesse. So personally, I have volunteered with Emmaüs France. It's an organization that welcomes immigrants. Okay, and then what I actually did is that I used to like help in distributing clothes to the immigrants and distributing books to the immigrants. It was so interesting. So that is one of the ways that one can come with. I think the director is going to share all the links with everybody. Yes. So that is the second one. I think I've talked about three. So the first one is language assistant. Number two, au pair as an au pair. Number three is to volunteer. Yeah, to come as a volunteer. So I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah, and then we also have possibilities whereby you can come and work. You can apply for a work visa yeah, and then you can also come and work. If you have a company, you can do the paperwork for Nairobi, and then you can come and work too. Yeah. And then I had a friend of mine who was telling me that she's in Algeria. She was telling me that, like, for example, if you work with a French company, because we have French companies in Nairobi, right? So we have them. If you work there, for example, you can also come to France in order for meetings and conferences and all that. And it doesn't have to be a French company. Yes, it can be any other company because normally we have conferences in, like, for example, topics to do with climate change. Yeah, so like you can join the United Nations. And I think it's really interesting. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so I have that. I have four. Those are four. Yeah. So those are some of the ways. And I
Yeah.
really
And
have a lot of pairs, by the way. Is it partial or fully sponsored? Okay, that is just as common. Okay, so normally with
No,
scholarships, I think they want me
uh,
to, I don't know.
sorry about that, Lavender. About the opportunities. Thank you so much. Oh, sorry, was I muted? uh, Thank you so much for talking about the opportunities. They are really great, especially the one that you are saying volunteer. You see, people always don't know that small things like volunteering can actually make you. I mean, can actually explode your life. So thank you so much, and I'm sure not just those opportunities, you will be sharing even more in case you get them. So guys, just stay tuned because in any case there will be opportunities. We will be
Yes,
sharing here, even in other talk shows that we will be having here at the Alternative Voice. So stay tuned, guys, because you don't want to miss these opportunities. Maybe you've been there struggling to get jobs here and there. Guys, this is the opportunity. Grab it and just go on. Get yourself a job. Go work in France. I think it will be very, very awesome. So, Lavender, something that is okay, because these opportunities and the scholarships, I think they have to be coming with some challenges. It's not just a walk in the park. Because when I also got a scholarship and I was to come and study in Rwanda, and okay, I'm studying in Rwanda, and there were some difficulties I went through. Yeah. So, in case, yes, people are so excited about the scholarships and everything, but what are some of the challenges that they might face, for instance, when they come to France? Because I know of a lot also. Yeah.
okay, before we even talk about the challenges, why can't you talk about the benefits? No problem. Okay.
Let's start with
Okay.
the benefits. Which one should we start with?
Yeah.
The
Because the benefits
benefits.
are challenges they will be last and then I'll chat
Advantages,
about
yes, advantages. Yeah, go on,
that. Yeah.
yeah.
So first of all, my question is that why is France and why not USA? Why not UK? Because first of all, France is the tuition fees in France is very little. I mean, you pay 25,000 shillings for the whole year, approximately. That's 243 euros only. I mean, I think it's cheaper than even the school fee that you pay in high school in Kenya, right? So the school fees is really like I think the government is in charge. They fund education in France. So the first reason is that studying in France is very cheap, is way cheap. It is cheaper in terms of school fees. What can be very expensive in France is the accommodation, the life, the what I would say, the living expenses in France, like accommodation and food and all that. Yeah. And then number two, I think France has one of the best systems that is internationally recognized. I mean, if you study in France, you can work in you can work anywhere. I mean, the certificate is internationally recognized. So that is number two. And then number three, we have like if you are a student in France, there's so many benefits that come with it. So the first one we have is the study abroad programs. What does it mean? That if you come to France to study, you'll always have the chance to move to other countries within Europe in order to study. Like for example, I can go to Spain. Okay, not only studying, but also maybe if I want to go and do an internship in Germany, it's going to be very easy once I'm in the Schengen region. And then number three, we have the possibility of learning another language depending on the course. Like for example, we have students who are studying international relations, and if they would love to learn Spanish or German or Italian, we have got lecturers who teach those languages, and it's actually a very good opportunity for you to learn another third language. I mean, you already speak English, you already speak French. Now again, you're going to start speaking Spanish or German. So I think it's really interesting. That's another benefit. And then we also have health insurance in France. That is something that is very important because it has to do with health. So one thing that you must know is that students in France, they don't pay for health insurance. I think it's sponsored by the government. So what you have to do is that once you arrive here, you have to apply for something that is called carte vitale. It's like vital card, green card, whereby you use each time you go to the hospital, you have to to use it, they will scan it in some way and you will be treated. So health insurance is covered. Yeah, that is actually one of the one of the advantages of learning in France. So actually, right now, I'm not paying anything for health insurance. I'm not paying for my health insurance. The government is in charge of that. And then we also have the traveling within France. I mean, France is so rich in terms of culture. We have got a lot of museums. There is the history. When we learned history in high school, we learned the world wars. I mean, you'll come and see what happened during the First World War, the Second World War. And I think it's so much. There is so much history, culture to learn, to talk about. Talk about the gastronomy in France, the food alone. So I think it's really interesting too. And then now, one thing is that once you're a student, you have got reductions. Like if you have to go to the museum, some museums are free, while some you have to pay. So once you're a student, you have to. There's always a reduction for students, and even transportation. Okay, so if you're under 26, yes, you also have a reduction in terms of transport, because if you live in Paris, for example, if you live in Paris, you have to pay for the metro, you have to pay for the train or the bus once you're going to school. So yeah, so there's always a reduction on that. Yeah, and then there's another program that is very important, which is called alternance. Alternance is a program whereby if you're a student, you can get a company, you can apply a company that you can work with, and what happens is that the company actually gives you some amount of money, and at the end of the day, I think they pay for your school fees at the same time, and then yeah, as you work for them. So it's a way of gaining experience, work experience, so you can enrich your CV with alternance. It's a very good program. Yeah, and then once you're a student in France, you also have the possibility to work in libraries. You can work with the administration. You can be a teaching assistant. Yeah, and then we also have got something called okay, I think I've talked about most of them. Yeah, yeah. So those are some of the advantages that we have. Then you always meet international students like from all over the world. So it's going to be an avenue for you to discover. Let me just tell you my experience. So when I came here, I didn't know that we have countries like El Salvador, Panama. I didn't know them. And then we had students in class, and while we were talking to one another, somebody tells you that she's Salvadorian, and where is that country from? I mean, I didn't know that such a country exists. Yes, so it's actually a way to meet people and learn more about them, about their culture. They will invite you over during the weekends. In order, they will cook for you so that you can taste Mexican food. I have a friend who cooks so well. I mean, so I think it's so good. Yeah, during the weekends if you're free. But at the same time, remember, if you're studying, you also have a lot of homework to do. So it's not only so those are the challenges that come with them that we can talk about. Yes, I think later. Yeah. Something for you. Yes.
Wait, Lavender, the challenges, it's just
No,
one.
I'm waiting for you to tell me to start talking about them. Yes.
The the benefits are even
A lot of them.
I
I have
think
not said all of them.
if you want to go to France, like to study and to do anything there, I wouldn't even mind about the challenges. I'll just go on and I'll just go ahead, because the advantages are more than the disadvantages of going there. So, and then if you go out there to pursue something and you have passion, you are passionate about whatever you are going to do out there, I think you can always overcome the challenges. But let's just hear these challenges. What are some of them?
Okay, so the first one is the language barrier. We have some Kenyans. They normally come here and they can't speak French. Yes, or maybe they speak little French. And if you want to go to the bank to open an account, yeah, and you don't speak French, and your bank, the manager or the person to assist you doesn't speak French, so it's going to be kind of a challenge because at the end of the day, you will not be able to communicate. Yeah, so that is the first thing, but it's something that is just common during your first days. And then as days go by, you'll be speaking French, you will be in a French environment, and it's going to be very easy for you to learn the language. So even if you have to speak the basics, I mean, you can always use the basics to learn to speak to people. Yeah. Yeah, but in France, we also have, in Paris, we have people who speak English as well. Yeah, some of them, they will not want to speak to you in English because maybe they have an accent or something. But yeah, that is one of the challenges. Number two, okay, talking about the language barrier, even if you go to the supermarket to buy something, I mean, and you don't know how to say, if you want to go and buy soap, and you don't know what soap is in French, and you have to ask around the supermarket attendants, maybe they don't speak English, so that is where language barrier comes in. Or maybe you have to do some administrative work, papers, you have to go to the government offices in order to do some administrative work. And then now if you go there and you don't speak French and the person doesn't speak French. So those are some of the challenges that come with language barrier, but you always overcome them with time. Yes. And then the second
I
challenge that's
I can talk about that language better because I'm in Rwanda right now, and
yeah.
they speak French here and Kinyarwanda. So you can
Okay.
imagine, you are just completely out. And the bank thing, I could be like, when I was opening my bank account here, Kigali Bank account. So I was like, here, um, when you want to write your name, you don't even know where they are telling you now. This is for name. This is for amount. This is for what. So you are like asking them. And what is this one? Oh, that one is your name. Then you are like, and what about this? This is for dates. So it can really and you can imagine for every place you have to go to, it is like that. Shops everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. At least here, some people understand a little bit of Swahili. So you are in France and it is French. So that can be really, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yes. So the second challenge. Okay, so they say that Paris is the city of love, but but it is not always love. I mean, life is not always good at the same time. We have a lot of challenges that come with living in France in general. Okay, so the second, life can be very expensive, by the way. Yeah, if you have to like pay rent and maybe you don't have a job or you don't have a scholarship and you don't have you have to survive, life can be very difficult. That is the second challenge that comes with it. But the good thing is that there is always a way to get help, and that is why in universities we have got people who are assigned to help. I mean, if you have a challenge, there is somebody whom you can always talk to and who will help you, like get an accommodation through the school, or even if you need money, like if you want some funds, somehow you can always do that. Everything is possible. Yeah, so life can be very expensive, and it can be very stressful if you don't have a source of income, if you don't have money coming in, and especially if we have some of the students who are working, and let's say during COVID, like let me just say an example. Most of us lost our jobs, by the way, international students, because we used to work in hotels, and okay, that was the time when the hotels, okay, the French government, like sorry, the tourists were not coming in because of COVID, so business was down. So it was one of the most challenging moments for students, especially during that time. But the good thing is that the school somehow they helped students with get food, because I saw that in the internet. And then there is it. Then another challenge that comes with, like for example, right now we're having online classes because of the lockdown. So some of us might have like internet challenges like no Wi-Fi connection and no computer. So or there's that stress that comes with studying online all 24 hours. You know, it can be so stressful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So but now the what we do nowadays is that, for example, if I have a class the whole day from 8 a.m. in the morning up to 6 p.m., the teachers they give us breaks of 15 minutes in between, so that we don't have to be glued on the screen the whole day. Yeah. So sometimes even because of the lockdown, it comes with some kind of depression, because yeah. So yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Just one moment, Lavender. Thank you so much for that, for elaborating for us the challenges. I just want
Yeah.
to read through questions because our viewers are really having a lot of questions at the comment section from my end.
Okay.
So Eunice Keter is saying, go, girl. It's fine. Thank you so much, Eunice. Justus Com is saying, is it partial or fully sponsored? I think that one you can just mention,
Yeah.
or maybe you put it somewhere. We will answer them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We
that is
actually.
question number one. So Enosh Opio is asking if you are still undergraduate, are you allowed to apply or it's just for postgraduates only? I think you mentioned this. There are those for undergraduates and there are those for postgraduates, but Lavender
Mm.
can still expound on that. Thank you so much, Enosh, for your question. Helene Tiana Hikanda is asking, how long does it take to study masters in France? Normally, masters takes 1.5
Yeah.
maximum.
Yes.
Years.
Just say 2 years because you also have the internship part. You have to do the
Yeah,
internship.
so
Yeah.
just
So,
years everywhere.
yeah.
I think all over the world. Yeah.
Yeah.
So next question, Enosh again. I am from Bomas of Kenya. Oh, thank you so much, Enosh. All right. So Rose Achieng. Happy seeing my classmates educate us more on scholarship. Watching from Bondo. Do you remember Rose Achieng?
Yes, I do.
Okay, next, we are having Linda. Linda is saying, are there bachelor's scholarship? Yes, there are bachelor scholarships, but Lavender will say that too, so that you don't hear it from me. Just as I'm interested with science-related scholarships. Please repeat kindly.
I think for the
Science-related.
link, they will be. You're going to post the link so that they can go through the scholarships.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Let me
It's
just
going
go
to be
through the.
very.
We've given you all the links, so just settle down and go through all of them and see whether which one and which ones are, because there are those ones for law, there are those ones for science, there are those ones for
Uh,
the languages. There are so many. You will just go through them. Thank you so much. Lavender. All right, sorry. Somebody is watching us from Nairobi. It's Omondi MC21. Thank you so much, Omondi, for
that's my bro.
Lavender. Okay, right, sorry. Joanne is saying to you from Bomet, I really want you, Lavender, to talk about your journey, like not really your journey, but what you went to do in France, and
Yes.
like so that even from that perspective, we are going to learn something. So in just about 5 minutes, please describe for us, wewe ulitoka huku, you ulitoka Kenya ukienda France kufanya nini, and from there what have you been doing there, because you've stayed there for 3 years. Just in a few minutes, please just tell us, because it will help our viewers also connect after going through the scholarships. They will see vitu zenye Lavenda hata pia anafanya, so that we make it practical for them. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So personally, I always wanted to come to France because I studied French in high school and it was really good. Yeah, and yeah, that is actually one thing that at least I came. I mean, I wanted to see the Eiffel Tower, the Notre Dame, and all that. All that. Yeah. So the easiest way for me to come to France was through the cultural exchange program. So I came as an au pair. Okay. So I applied. I got a host family online through Au Pair World, one of the links that I've sent. Yeah, and I applied and I got a family. They accepted me to come to France. I applied for my visa and I came. So one thing that you must know, that in the French, if you go to the French embassy to apply for a visa, if you have all the documents, then okay, normally they can't say no, they can't deny your visa once you have all the documents and everything is well put in place. You have your admission letter if you want to come to school. Yeah. So I worked as an au pair for 2 years. And then when I was working, I used to take French classes. I used to go for French classes in one of the language schools because I was from Kenya. And, I used to speak French, yes, but when I came here, again, they used to speak so fast. Yeah. So I had to improve and improve my grammar, improve my pronunciation, because we don't speak the same way. They have their own kind of accent here. Yeah. So I went to a language school. Then from there on, I went to a university to again improve more. I used to like do one level, go to the next level, that way up to the last level. So normally the French, they have levels in French. So they have A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, and C2. So I did all the way up to C2, and I did my exams normally, because for me, I wanted to do my master's using the French language, not English. That is what I wanted to do. And for you to do your master's in the French language, you must be very fluent. So I did my C1 and C2 DALF. These are the exams. I did them here, and I applied to study for a master's degree. So right now I'm studying here. So that's it. That's what I've been doing. Yes. But in between, I love my home. I love Kenya. So I also do fundraisings for the children back home, because I used to volunteer in an orphanage before coming here. So I call them my children. Yes. So I also do that even when I'm in France. I also love Kenya, and I try to do something. Yes, that's it. Yeah. Unless you have personal questions that you'd like to ask me.
No. That's so fine. I think
the challenge. One thing that I must say is that if you're coming to France as an au pair, there are challenges that you can face, because if you land in a host family that are not so good, it becomes a challenge. But what happens is that you can always change families until you get the family that really deserves you. Yeah, you're going to face racism is always there. You're going to have all those challenges. Yeah, so there are a lot of challenges that come with it as well. But if you're strong and you know what you want, then even if somebody tells you something that is negative, you don't care, because you know what you want. So you don't care. You just study hard and
passion. You want to accomplish something. Because guys, we are not just going to apply for these scholarships, by the way, not just for the sake of applying them. For me, I've always tell people that just know what is it that you want, because it's always easier working from what you really want as a person, because you just wanted to go to France, right? And you wanted because you knew so well that from there will be some other steps like doing your master's degree and there is those steps that you want to accomplish. So whether somebody talks about maybe there is racism, by the way, I was forgetting about that, because I was expecting to be the biggest challenge. So no matter what kind of challenge, I think they're not going to hold you back. You're just going to keep going on and on and on and on until you achieve what has taken you there. And I don't know, in the end, success. Because there not only Lavender is in France, there are so many Kenyans in France.
Yeah,
and there are many things. Yeah. So
and they're doing so well. But Kenyans in France, they're doing so well at school. Some of them are working. Kenyans are doing so well, by the way. Yeah, and even sometimes, normally we have like the Kenyan Week, Cultural Week, that is normally organized by the UN. You go there and you find Kenyans and with the Maasai, the culture, that. I mean, it's really interesting. So we have a lot of Kenyans doing so well in France. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much, Lavender. Lavender, I just want you to we are about 54 minutes past time. Okay, East African time, not your time. So okay. I want you to maybe give your takeaway to our viewers tonight, because we are just coming to the end of this live chat. So if you could please, okay, before that, I really want to, my director is reminding me about the about the questions. And did we really answer the questions that we were asked, Lavender?
Which
Somebody was
one?
asking, we
About
were
the
the bachelors, but for them, we advise them to go through the whole lots of the links, and they will see all of them, like the science mod, the science courses being offered, and the
yeah.
bachelors. They are all available, guys. So we have the links. Let me just read some other comments. If we will have maybe last questions, then you will give us your takeaway to our youths tonight to advise them. Maybe. All
Yes.
right. Somebody Omondi is saying, watching from Nairobi. Thank you so much, Joanne. Joanne is saying, I'm tuned from Bomet. Thank you so much, Joanne. Patricia Apio. Great discussion. Ready to learn more about scholarships. Hello, Millie. Tuned from Nairobi. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you so much. And guys, all right, Nasta is saying, does the scholarship cover for the transport? By the way,
I think
this
there's something that I need to clarify. Yeah.
you
Because the
clarify,
scholarship is
because
different.
after you have applied for these scholarships, then they will get back to you. You now go to the second step of applying for the visa. Yeah,
The
right,
scholarships
sorry.
they're different. We have partial scholarships, we have fully funded scholarships. So if
Okay.
it's fully funded, then maybe it might cover the transport. But if it's partial, then maybe you will. It will not cover for everything. I mean, yeah, it depends. Like it depends on the kind of scholarship that you're applying for.
Oh,
So
okay,
even
okay.
okay, what I'd like to encourage people is that even if you get like the scholarship doesn't cover for everything, it's okay, no problem.
Mhm.
Yeah, because you can at least you can you can always raise money for fare. Yeah,
Yeah, guys, if
because you can't be given everything at the end of the day.
Alright. All right. Yeah, you can sponsor yourself. So the scholarships are different.
Yeah,
They are those that you are fully sponsored, whether
fully
they,
funded.
yeah, fully funded, sorry, they will pay for your everything, including your ticket to France. And they are the partially ones you will pay for yourself, which if you are really interested, guys, you can always do some harambe, but maliza masomo. Alex is saying, wow, great work, the alternative voice. Man. The guest is just amazing. Millicent, thank you. Did you pay to get them? Did Give us your story, Lavender. Did you? All right. Okay, but Lavender has given us her story. She's, yeah, guys.
Yes.
I mean, yeah. But thank you so much, Alex, for your wonderful comments. Guyo. Guyo is saying, awesome show. Thank you for. I don't know what that means. Okay. Guyo is saying, awesome show. Thank you for this great conversation. I'm watching from Kigali. Guyo is my classmate. Thank you so much. He's a Kenyan. We are studying
Ah,
here in Kigali. Yeah. Charlie Wambia.
yes,
Charlie.
Shani.
In. Nice seeing you, Millicent and Lavender. Hmm.
Yes, Shani. Thank you.
You are
Yeah,
quite good with your comments.
Rita.
Rita.
Ah, what did you mean?
All right. We are not going to talk about that. Winnie.
Ah, she's
Okay,
very
every tune in. Evelyn. Oh my God, our classmates, guys. This is
yeah.
now beautiful because me and Lavender, we went to the same high school, and our classmates are really doing well at the comment section. Thank you so much for supporting us, our classmates. Thank you, Evelyn. Enika, can you repeat the name of the place where application is being done in Nairobi? Yeah, Lavender.
Okay, so then for undergraduates, if you want to ask more information, you have to go to Campus France. It's found in Alliance Française in Nairobi. It's next to Italy College, I think. Yeah. Campus France, Alliance Française Nairobi. I will send her a message, or you can type it somewhere. It's Campus France. Yes.
Those ones are
But for
really
masters, you do have to do it yourself, by the way, online.
all right. Lavender, one more thing, please, before I forget. If in any case, maybe a viewer will want to connect with you and maybe ask you a question, where can they find you? I mean, can they text you
Facebook,
where? On your
Instagram,
Facebook?
or
Yeah.
Instagram. Yes.
Guys, your name on Facebook is, your username is Lavender.
At Lavender Juma, Laven.
Alright. Directly type for us at the comment section so that
Yeah,
our viewers, in case of any
yeah,
clarification, they can reach Lavender
yes.
via
That's
Facebook,
yeah.
IG, yes, Lavender Juma, yeah, and Facebook,
Lavender
uh,
Valentine.
Lavender
Yes.
Valentine. Yeah. So Lavender is actually kind enough, guys.
Just
She's
a wee
very willing to help you in any where you are stuck
And if
with.
I can't respond to some questions, I know people who can. I mean, those who have more experience, those who have studied in France longer than me, or I can, or the representative of Campus France in Nairobi. Yeah. So even if I can't answer to some questions, I will always find people who can do that. Yeah, it's okay, no
Yeah,
problem.
that's very cool of you, Lavender. Thank you so much. I don't know whether we still have some questions or we are done with the questions, Director. Nice, Adrian, Peter. Nice. Thank you for the insights. I appreciate. Thank you so much, Peter. We too appreciate the fact that you tuned in. Irene Adiambo is saying watching from Butere. Thank you so much, Irene. Irene Adiambo been watching too. Yeah, thank you, Irene. Terry Otieno
Terry,
join today's topic. Thank you so much, Terry. Eva, wow. Thank you so much, Eva. Thank you. Alex is back again. I think Alex needs to go to France.
yeah,
This is so inspiring. Do I need to have a good KCSE grade like A or B? Ama pia watu wa diploma wanaweza join. Then how about if you are an orphan? In fact, kuna added advantage if you are an orphan. Sindio Lavender?
yeah, that's true because we have something called cruise, which is
Mhm.
it's like a body that will always help you. No, normally when you're applying to study, they will check your background check. They will know your background check. They will have your background check recorded. And you can, if you really need, you can get help through cruise. I don't know how to say it. It's CROUS, so it's okay. Yeah. But even if you're an orphan, I mean, it doesn't stop you from working at the same time. Because we have students who work and they study at the same time. Yeah, there is no discrimination, I think. Yeah, work studying.
All right.
And then
So
I think I didn't answer another question that has.
you want the previous question?
Oh yeah, I know it because I think if you want to study in France, you must have had a certain class. If you want to join okay, if you want to do your undergraduate studies, you have to have at least a C plus. That is
Uh-huh.
everywhere. I think even in the UK or in the US. But okay, what is interesting, what I found out is that, okay, for international students like us, you must have a KCC certificate if you want to do an undergraduate or a PhD. You must have a master's too. Okay, but for them here, the French they have other advantages because I think normally the committee that is in charge of admission, they check your work experience, like what do you have as work experience. Yeah, but for us, you must have a KCC certificate because if you're going to
And
apply, you're going to put it there, you're going to attach it. There is a place that you have to attach your KCC certificate. And another thing that your certificates must be translated to French. I forgot to say that. So where is this done? It's done in Alliance Francaise in Nairobi. They have a translation department whereby they do that. Yeah. It's okay. Everything is connected. Campus France in Nairobi, they will tell you what to do. Everything. They will give you more information just in case you're trying to apply. Mm.
I see that. Thank you so much, Lavender. Okay. let me hello. What about in my? Somebody is watching us from Burundi. I am so excited, guys. Thank you so much. So, yeah, the scholarship the scholarships are available for everyone in Africa, like from all over the world, right, Lavender?
Yes. Yeah, but and
Yeah.
especially from the sub-Saharan. I mean, I think we have more. Yeah,
Yeah.
because there is
So,
one scholarship there that I saw that is available for sub-Sahara. That's okay. Priority is given to countries that are found in the sub-Saharan countries like Kenya. Yeah, so we have such types of scholarships. They consider us first. Yeah,
ah,
we have the priority.
I see. All right. So you can apply even if you are in Burundi, my friend. So
Mhm.
Rebecca is saying, thank you, ladies, for this for this initiative. My question goes to Millicent. If I start applying for masters of digital marketing now, can I get admission by early next year? All right. This is not for Millicent. Millicent is the host, and the guest is Lavender. So, all right. Or was it for me? I don't know. All right.
Maybe
Lavender,
yeah, it's for you.
you're the guest because Rebecca wants to study
No,
masters
this
in
time.
digital marketing. Yeah, by early next year. So
So
where?
normally there's normally the application period because in France the school year starts from September. Okay, so the applications you have to apply from I think from June, July, depends on the university. June, July, August, May, June, July, and then the school starts from September. So you have to wait. Now it's a bit late unless it's a scholarship that you have to apply and it's they're the ones to get a school for you and all that. But if you want to apply individually, you have to wait up to next year when the applications open. If you want to apply directly if you want to apply to study directly to the university, you have to wait. Now the school year has started already. Yeah. So what actually I can advise people to do is that to start preparing their papers, preparing their CV, preparing their motivation letter, so that by when next year comes, the application is easy. Yeah.
I see. Thank you so much, Lavender. Kezia Bengo. Kezia, this is really inspiring. I'm so proud of you, ladies. Thank you so much, Kezia. I know Kezia. I think I know
Yes.
Kezia.
Very.
Very
Actually, yes.
nice. There are chances of one being employed directly from Kenya without having not studied there. What's your experience?
Okay.
Can I repeat?
So for me, I didn't apply to come and work to France immediately. But what I know is that once you have studied in France, you can always work after. Okay. But I also know that some people who have applied for work visas from Nairobi, and they have come to work in France. So if you have a company, a job, a company that is ready to help you with paperwork, then why not? Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Thank you. Daniel Jaka. I'm proud of you, girls. Hope this topic will help a youth out there. To our dear viewers, please share the information to help one another. Guys, we organize this session so that we all learn because we want all of us to actually succeed. Okay, those who want to. So, guys, please like and share and subscribe to our channel because these are just some of the scholarship opportunities that we are sharing today, but we have promised that we will be sharing more. So you wouldn't know when Lavender will get these particular scholarships or opportunities. So, guys, like, share. In fact, share with friends. A lot of people need to know this info. People are suffering. Youths are suffering out here, and you never know. You will be even if you don't want to go there, and somebody else is really willing to go there. I think will be good to go. So please share and subscribe to the alternative. voice for more scholarship opportunities. Quintin, I'm so proud of you too, my classmates. Yay! So encouraging, you know. Thank you so much, Queen.
Thank you.
Omondi, Dorothy, awesome, Millicent and Lavender. Thank you so much, Dorothy. And Enika, how safe is France? Is there any discrimination? And after being shortlisted, how will someone reach the place? I think this one we talked about, yeah?
Yeah, but apart from the discrimination part, yeah, racism is there. I mean,
Racism.
it's something that is not it's something that everybody talks about, something that everybody is aware of. So you can actually have the bad experience, like you can meet racists, they're always there, but at the same time, there are so many good people. I mean, let's talk a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's so
yeah.
many good people. I mean, yeah, I've met awesome
Actually,
people.
what we said, Lavender, as long as you are going out there and you know what you
Yeah,
are going to look for, these particular challenges. I mean, don't go there with the mindset of racism, of language barrier, of everything. You
yeah.
are going to overcome them as long as umeenda huko na purpose. Ukienda tu huko eti discrimination is going to be real. So Patricia Appeal, hello. Are the scholarships where you can study and at the same time work? Yes, we said that, Patricia. Ask a question to both Millicent and Lavender. Yes. We said you can work, and my classmate Ida Odiambo. We love you, Ida. Grace Mwangi, wow, girl, congratulations. I love your determination and energy. I don't know which girl. I mean, I don't know who. I just want to take it to Lavender.
No,
Good.
really sense.
Oh, I want to do that one for Cleophas, please, my director. Cleophas is saying, good work, Millicent. Lavender, you are doing a good work with supporting the children back home. God bless. And I think, guys, we are going to thank you so much, Cleophas, first, and we will invite Lavender again, and she will be talking to us about the volunteering, the importance of actually volunteering, because there was
Yes,
magic in
there was magic.
volunteering.
Something
Talk
happened.
about it. Actually, guys, we are a part time. Charles, my colleague is saying, I see, always having your head high. This is so great. Thank you so much, Charles. Moses Muiruri is saying, sound easier said than done. You
You have
are
to
so
work.
right. You
You
are
have to
so
work.
right. But these are for focused people. I mean, everything always has to be difficult before they are easy. Hakuna kitu inakujanga tu hivyo a walk in the park. Hakuna kitu kama hiyo. Ama Lavenda kuna kwanga nayo.
No.
It's easier. Yeah, you just have to go through all the steps that everyone else goes through ndio upate hizo scholarship. Ukifika huo utapitia challenges hata wewe ndio upate
Yeah.
what took you there anyway. Charles is saying, are you still having normal classes or COVID changed everything? Yes, and I forgot to ask you about COVID situation in France, by the way, and you just
We're
mentioned
locked down.
second lockdown. So,
Yes, and we
and
have online classes. So we have
because
Zoom. And yeah, everything has changed actually because to me, but I had this course that I had to go to the field and record because I'm studying communication. So everything has changed. Like everything is coming to has stopped. Okay, not everything, but most of the thing. So, but to me, if one thing has been affected, then everything else has been affected. Because now, if my course requires me to go out to the field and talk to people and record them, how do I continue? So somehow things have changed. Yeah, but the lecturers, they're trying to re-strategize and find ways of how to deal with everything. Yeah, so that's it.
I'm sorry, guys, I was muted. All right, Lydia Vera. Ah, Lydia is here.
Yeah.
Good luck. my deskmate Lavender. Thank you for sharing this. Lavender, people are very happy. This is so kind of you to actually find your time to share what you really know that will help somebody. It's always so amazing, and trust me, God is going to bless you about this. Irene, my sister, is watching me. I'm proud of you, Lizzie. Thank you so much, Irene. Oh my
My
God.
eldest.
And the director skipped that moment. I'm sad. Omondi Dorothy, tuned in from Kisumu. All right. Thank you so much, Dorothy. Erika, thank you, Lavender, my campus mate. Ah, this one is from
We're in
my.
the same, yeah, we're in the same campus, by the way.
Okay. Okay, Cleophas, thank you. Lavender, Don anataka kukuja kukutembelea na anajua tu Kihindi na Kiluya tu sana ata. Please.
We talked about the language barrier, and you know,
Now Cleophas is trying to ingilia Don here. Okay. Mimi nimecheka but okay, it's okay. Sawa tu Cleophas, but unaweza mwambia nini?
the language barrier is actually, I think it's a challenge that comes with benefits because you'll be motivated to learn the language so that you can fit in the system. Yes. So kuja. Just kuja.
Grace Mwangi, y'all are amazing. Because Grace alikuwa mtu mmoja. Thank you so much for that clarification. Thank you. Brian Akeno, my other colleague, it's really encouraging. I love everything you are discussing. Thank you, Brian. Charles, really motivating. Thanks, Charles. Cleophas, what is semiology?
So,
yeah.
semiology is the study of science. So what is a sign? So what I do is that I study science like in logos. Okay, for example, in marketing we have logos. So I know how to come up with logos, why they choose colors, and what is the meaning of that sign. So personally, I study science. So that means that I can work with companies that deal with branding, okay, like Huawei, Apple, or like Amazon. You know, I studied the science. I studied the science. Yeah, so it includes logos. It includes like Coca-Cola. Yeah, so I've been analyzing logos by the way. And by the way, COVID happened. We were supposed to go and visit some of these places like really these companies. Okay, but for my internship, I'm considering like these very big companies like Coca-Cola and see, or even Huawei or Apple or Louis Vuitton. Or even Chanel. Yes. Why not? So that's what stimulates.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cleophas, I want to go that. Do you know this logo of ours, the alternative voice, the way you can see it, the right there
Yes.
on the screen?
Yeah.
Cleophas who designed it. So he didn't have technology. I'm laughing at it,
the
but I
meaning.
hope
Yeah.
so. Next on, if we can have the next question. Murungu Maina Stanley, hi live kuna venye imeanza kuwa personal. So sorry. I'm so sorry, but it's okay.
We
Inakuwa
also
public,
I just explained what semiology is, so it's a learning process. Yes.
All right. Wow, this is amazing. Thanks so much, Lavender and Millicent. Patricia Apio, I'm inspired. Thank you so much. We are so happy that we inspired you, Patricia. Charles, do you wear uniforms? Yeah. Do you
No,
guys wear uniforms? No, they don't.
no, I
Question.
don't. I just had a class today and I had a presentation, so I had to look presentable. Yeah. I had a class today and I had to look presentable. So this is like my official, so it's okay. I don't wear we don't wear uniform.
Agunga Esther, the websites are in French. Oh,
Not all. I know we have the OPEA one, but with the OPEA website, you can change the language. You have to change the language.
mhm.
Yeah, you just change the like the OPEA. The one that I sent the link. You have to change it to English. You can even type it in English, and you'll just have it. Yeah.
All right, guys. If some are written in French, you can, yeah. If you find a website is written in whichever language, you can always go to your settings and just change into the language you're comfortable with, except vernacular like Luo, Alinda, Babi, Tion. Thank you so much. Next, Don, can we go through them faster because we are like 20 minutes past time. All right. Okay, I think that's it. Guys, thank you so much for okay. The comments are over. So thank you so much for tuning in. We love you guys. That was a good live chat. Thank you so much, Lavender, for sharing all that.
You're welcome.
God bless you. So great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know whether you are having something small to tell our viewers tonight. Maybe just a takeaway to them.
Yeah. There's a comment.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That one is for you because
Yes, I
you want to try me, Lavenda. I don't know.
Félicitations pour tout le travail que tu as fourni ces dernières années. So he's somebody special to me, and I've been working a lot, so he knows everything that I've done is French. So yeah, I've worked a lot. He knows my story, everything, and I've really worked for me to get where I am. So that's why he's congratulating me. Yes, I've
Oh,
translated. Yeah.
all right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Your last word to viewers tonight.
Okay, so parting shot. Okay, let me just say. So one thing that I want to say is that okay, from my own experience, sometimes we all make mistakes. We all go through challenges. But when you wake up in the morning, it's a new day to start. However much these challenges are, however bigger they are, there is nothing that is difficult for God. That is the first thing. And then number two, you yourself, you must have the power to continue and to get what you want. It doesn't matter the circumstance. It doesn't matter how hard it is. Everything is always possible. Yeah, that is what I can say. You must have the power within you. You know, yeah, yeah, that is it. Yeah, there is always something that must keep you going. Everything, and then another one: positive vibes only. Negative vibes, no, 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 no. Only positive vibes. Yeah. Yes, so that is it. Yeah, positivity is another thing, very important. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's what I can say. Yes, but God
Thank you.
first.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, always, always. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Kezia is
Yeah.
saying, we need to keep hosting our. Somebody just said I'm becoming personal. Guys, please stop tempting me. My schoolmates. But fun. We keep hosting this show, guys. Just send us anyone from whichever part of the world you want us to host. You want us to host here. The alternative voice will give them a platform to actually share with us anything that they want to inspire us in. So hebu soma French Cleophas
Let
Hawache.
me do that.
All right. Just
Okay, let me do
Cleophas.
that. Yeah. Félicitations pour tout le travail que tu as fourni ces dernières années. That's it.
Merci, merci, my dear. Thank you. All
De
right.
rien.
I hope you guys loved this show today because it was educative, it was inspiring, it was, guys, just share with your friends because somebody or maybe wanted to learn about how to secure these particular scholarships, but they were unable. So just make sure to send to them, just share, so that as many people get this information as possible. For us at the Alternative Voice, we say thank you so much for joining our show tonight, and we look forward to bring you even more inspiring, educative, entertaining, and just more good shows. So thank you so much for tonight. I've been your host, Millicent Ochieng, and Bye, Lavender. Bye, dear viewers. We love you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank
The
you.
author is asking me, I read a comment that I need to sing in French. I read something like that. As with you.
Okay.
That.
Oh, there was a... Okay. Tuambie na French love. Okay.
Twimby. The French national anthem. Allons enfants de la patrie, le jour de gloire est arrivé. Let me just stop there. You want me to continue? I don't have a good but I can sing the French national anthem.
All right.
Okay.
Try to them in French.
You want me to sing again? Okay, let me sing.
To say we are actually ending it at this point because guys, just say bye to these guys in French.
Bye everybody, and thanks for watching. By the way, thanks for tuning in. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all.
Mtaani Quick Auto Spa. We welcome you to Mtaani Quick Auto Spa. Our services include pressure wash, steam wash, snow foam and gentle hand wash, wheel and rim cleaning, tire shine, engine and body wash, vacuum, carpet cleaning and much more. We apply encapsulation cleaning method to attack all forms of dirt and debris, which guarantee you the best results. We are consistent on quality services at affordable prices. Book an appointment now. You can call, text, DM or WhatsApp 0710 587 285 and we will come to you. All payments will be via M-Pesa Paybill 731-1341. Follow us on our social media platforms at Mtaani Quick Auto Spa. Welcome to Ahava Medical Center. We are located at Konamaji, Manyata, opposite Kisumu Elite Academy, Kisumu County. At Ahava, we offer general and specialist consultations, laboratory services, pharmacy, mother and child clinic. We also offer inpatient and maternity services including Linda Mama, and soon opening up our theater services. We accept NHIF and other insurance companies. Choose Ahava Medical Center as your facility of choice today. Call us on 0714-815-323. Follow us on Facebook at Ahava